Ghana Education Service. In fact, on the 17th of October, we held a meeting with the outgoing Director General of Ghana Education Service, CCT. I went there myself with a number of my national officers, Female Commissioner, General Secretary, Communication Director. We outlined a number of things that we'll be negotiating on it for the past 4-6 months and how we can control it. For example, upgrading. We realized that upgrading is a recurrent item because as we sit here, somebody is in school upgrading him or herself from diploma to first degree. As we sit here, somebody just graduated with his or her first degree. What it means is that there will be no point in time that there cannot be somebody in the system who had graduated from first degree and has not been what? Upgraded. It will not happen until maybe by the time we may have retired. Currently, the intake is first degree. So by the time all the diplomates leave the system, and the entry point now becomes completely the first degree, then there will be nobody going to do top-up to the upgrade. But even as we speak, we even have some certain goals around. So nobody even know when the last diploma holder will leave the system. So what can we do to solve this problem? We agreed and contacted a whole lot of IT specialists. The idea was that a system will be developed where when you finish and you get all your upgrading documents from your institute, you upload onto the system, just like the way you do for promotion, and then submit, and it takes EES documents direct, then you work on it. It was so because I have a district secretary in Volta region. I've even forgotten the regional chairman, who sent me his document and told me that President, I have applied for upgrading since 2019 or so. And still I have followed it as a whole. So I took his details and went to the Director General myself. When they checked the system, his document has not moved from his district to the head office since 2019. Since 2019. When they tried to find out from the district doesn't even know where and how to even locate the document. And this small teacher is sitting down there in the village thinking that he has submitted document waiting to be what? Upgraded. This is somebody who is a district secretary for a living, so had the opportunity to contact his president direct. Many don't have that opportunity. And then they work on his upgrading document, and that month it got infected. They worked on it and it got infected. So what it means is that there are breakages in the system that need to be filled so that we were discussing the deprived area allowance. We have negotiated for it since 2020 and have been signed by cabinet. Government sign was signed by the then Minister for Education, the then Director General of the the then CEO of Government of Akapa. The side of the regions was signed by my very self, Usa and Kabul. That if you are a teacher and you teach in the branch, you must earn an additional 20% of your gross pay. That is more than a pension. We have negotiated this since 2020, and GES keep telling us that they don't have any catalog of documents, cataloging schools in Ghana that are described as deprived. So we, the unions ourselves, we use your dues to set up a committee made up of union members and GES, and the committee chaired by the financial controller of the Ghana Education Service. We used so much money, and they went to all the regions of this country to collect schools that are deprived. They have finished everything. On the 21st of October, they were to present their report we forwarded to the ministry for proper implementation. We were talking about our laptops and all that. And on 21st, the suppliers of the laptop were to come and give us a breakdown what things are needed. On the 17th, we were discussing this with our director. Then on the 18th, we saw it in the media that he has been what? Fired. We were not so much worried because you know the president has the right to appoint a disappointment. He said, this thing that we negotiate, there were a lot of financial implications in this thing that we negotiate. Is it anything why this son has been fired? Or what is the reason? Because the letter states that the Minister for Education informed the office of the President that the set of skills of the Director General are no longer needed. And it keeps us thinking, at what stage can somebody who went to Wesley College of Education and after Wesley College of Education did first degree, did second degree, did PhD in education? If the skills of such a person who have risen to the level of PhD in education is not needed, there are many who are called college here, diploma in basic education as a college. How? Fine, it is a decision of the president. Then on the 19th, we saw it on social media again that a new person has been appointed, and that is what broke the camel's back. That is what broke the camel's back. It is not a problem of the person that has been appointed. But if you remove from office somebody who is educationist and have gone through the level up to the PhD level in education, and you say his skills are not relevant to the management of education, then you go and appoint a banker to come and head education. Then the equation is educational certificate not relevant to education. Banking relevant to education. This equation is inequality. It doesn't hold. It doesn't hold. And the unions, we said no. And let me say this again. It is not because of Professor Popa Mampa that has been loose. No. And it is also not because we hate structural in cancer. No. But Ghana Education Service is a body of professionals. Ghana Education Service was set up in 1974. From 1974 to date, all the 17 directors general that have been appointed are educationists. 5 of them, including the one whose appointment was recently terminated, is a professor. 5 of them are professors. And they are all of them have educational level. Then they started quoting Professor Liyakupi, that is a zoologist. People still do not understand. Professor Liyakupi is a product of the University of Cape. And he was a lecturer in the University of Cape. University of Cape is for teachers. Until recently, they were not doing any other course except education. And nobody went through the University of Cape without education was attached. Nobody. Nobody. I'm talking about them. Nobody. Those are the other traditional universities were doing first degree for 3 years. But the University of Cape was still doing first degree for 4 years. Because what they were doing is that you do the content for 3 years. Then on the 4th year, you do the education. So when they award you the certificate, they can award you BSc accounting, but they will attach education and they will say BSc accounting in education. Bachelor of this in education, that in education. The remaining 12 were people that rose through the ranks to the level of Director 1, and they were appointed as well, Director 2. We are currently in a profession where we are being told that if you don't have an educational certificate, you cannot even be given a license to practice. And we are being forced to the truth to go and do continuous professional development at the whole cost of 75 cities for just 2 points. Just so you will remain as a professional. Just because you want to remain as a professional. Then by the twinkling of an eye, you will appoint somebody outside this system and bring it to be our head, to come and force we to continue to be professionals. When he, the one acting as the professionals, is not. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. And all the arguments people are making, the presidents have the right to do. You see, Africa, we have a problem. The problem we have is that the sovereign will is for the people. As you sit here, if you go to the CCP Constitution, the first article, it says that the sovereign will is with the members. And when the members come together in a congress and they vote, they put that sovereign power in one person to lead them. Because if you are going for negotiation, you cannot carry everybody. So the sovereign will and the powers the leaders have to do those appointments were inferred on them by the people. So if you have done an appointment and the Constitution gives you the power and Article 195 to do the appointment, the people have the right to speak against the appointment you have made. Because the person you have so appointed is going to lord over them, not over the person who did the appointment. The person you have appointed, he is not coming to lord over you, the person who did the appointment. He is going to lord over a certain group of people. And those people should have a say in that kind of words, apprentices. When you go into the Free Tertiary Education Act, it seems that the president, in accordance with Article 195 of the 1982 Constitution, shall appoint a director general. So it is the president's prerogative power to do so, and nobody has what president has. When you come to our collective agreements, which the labor law says that every employment organization must have, and it is also a legal document, must be negotiated. We have negotiated and signed. Governments have signed, unions have signed, so it's a binding document. And in that document, we have negotiated that the ranks in the general education service should start from senior superintendent 2 and rise through to director works, general. So the position called director general, we negotiated for that position. Initially, Director General of General Education Service was placed on 23. You understand the 23 I mean? Like his first lieutenant 17. Whilst all the other Director Generals were placed on 25. And our district directors were placed on 20. Because of that, they were not enjoying certain things. And we said no. So we went and we negotiated for it. And our Director General after the negotiation was moved from 23 to 25 to come apart with the Director General of Ghana Health Service, Director General of this. And our district directors moved from 20 to 23. So now they enjoy a lot of allowances, including entertainment allowance, blah, blah, blah. We negotiated for it. So something that we have negotiated for, and the process must be followed, it was not followed. Then, in our collective agreement, we said that the appointment to a Director General must also be done in accordance with the scheme of service. We have not finished negotiation for the scheme of service. If you put all these things aside, the Minister for Education have over 101 people available to him, either in the GES directorship line or in academia relating to education to appointment. Currently, almost all the universities are doing education. I think only Gimba is not doing education. By the start education, they will get a lot of students. I think Prof will have to consider it. Lagos is doing education. I believe you know. UDS is doing education. Even there, they said they are self-employed. They are doing education. Valley View, I mean the private university, they are also doing education. So when you go to the educational faculties of all these universities, you can still get an educationist and appoint as Director General of Ghana Education Service. And nobody, not somebody who has never gone through the ranks. I'll end very soon. Let me explain this. You have heard that there is some lies going on that Dr. Kansa is a teacher, he has taught in primary school, geography in a certain secondary school, they don't even mention the name of the schools, and blah, 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 blah. We teachers, sometimes we allow ourselves to be lied to and to be fooled. Why should somebody just say, "Nipa nipa such that maybe you don't need to see." If you as a professional teacher, you think that every entity that enters the classroom and teach is a professional. Is that what you think? Why do we call some people teachers? And why do we call some people non-professionals? You see, going to the classroom to teach, almost every educated person at a certain point in his life may have done some before. These days, a lot of our secondary school graduates, when they finish, they go and get some private schools somewhere and they teach. So if Eric Cancer has done some of this teaching, that one is a qualification for Director General. Hey, the Director General qualification there for power. He has taught in a basic school somewhere before, early stages of his life. He has taught in some secondary school before. So that qualifies him to become Director General of Ghana Education Service. Hey, there's something in that applying. Please, we know that in the pre-tertiary level, even if you have educated yourself to the level of PhD and you have not done education, be it Set A, be it diploma in basic education, diploma in education, postgraduate diploma in education, bachelor of education, masters of education, PhD in education. If you don't hold any of these education certificates, you are non-profit. Okay. And you don't qualify to be a director general. And Dr. Eric Cancer doesn't have any of these. You know, these days we are trying to do away with people teacher and do it non-professional. It's just like security and watchman. Sally community city. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. Concern. Then the next thing I also want to explain is that some people also ignorant are arguing that the job of the Director General is administrative. Oh, it is so. The job of the IG is it not administrative? The IG he goes to chase some robbers. And what's the meaning of that? When you go to the Institute of Chartered Accountants, the boss said his job is not administrative. If you go to Ghana Health Service, the boss said his job is not administrative. So you appoint anybody. All these arguments doesn't hold. Look, there was a time that this government appointed a military man to go and head Ghana Fire Service. I don't know how many of you heard about it. They resisted it in the mouth. Maybe they thought that they are all security services. Just like if a fire service person is to be appointed to the IG, do you think they can? They won't. Recently, Ghana Health Service, Dr. Siansa, when he left, they brought one man, Dr. Afo. They resisted within a week. They changed him and they brought the current Director General of Ghana Health Service. But the problem with education is that we will have many of our own people insulting us and give the politician an upper hand. That strike media, concern. You see, sometimes when you give power to people to lead, you will also have to understand that because of the power you are giving to them to lead, there are things they see and there are things they hear that you are not privy to. You also have to understand that. You don't know the idea of what is going on. Look, from the district to the headquarters, we have more than 300 directors of education. All that the politician wants is to hold these appointments and add it to his portfolio of appointing party apparatchiks. is all. Because the politicians always have so many party people to appoint that irrespective of the number of appointments they will do, some people will still not get appointed. So they always want to increase their tentacles. So they will appoint the director general from nowhere. Tomorrow, they will appoint regional directors from nowhere. They will appoint district directors from nowhere. You will sit in your school and they will bring one non-entity to come and be your headmaster. And that is what we are fighting for. We have to protect the profession. If you listen to Professor Drew, that's exactly what he said. He said the profession must be protected. The profession must be protected. Concern. Based on all these things, we gave ultimatum up to 4, we never mind to declare the strike. On the 4th, we met Minister of Employment in sitting, no consensus. The next Monday we met, this time Minister for Education came to join the Minister for Employment, no consensus. Then we were to meet on Tuesday, then they themselves carried the matter to Labour Commission. So on Wednesday we went to Labour Commission. And indeed, after a lot of things in social media, especially when the Labour Commission ruling came, blah, 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 blah. But we went to Labour Commission. Labour Commission listened to the two sides. And they saw substance in the argument we were making. But as usual, the Labour Commission, they will tell you you didn't follow due process. Because colleagues, in Ghana, the way the labor law has been crafted, if you want to follow the process, no union in Ghana will ever go on strike. This is what the law says. If you want to go on strike, the reasons why you want to go on strike, listen. And then inform the Labour Commission the date you want to go on strike. And the date you are sending the letter and the date you want to go on strike should not be less than 7 working days. So when you go and tell the Labour Commission that I want to go on strike because of this, and within 7 days they don't call you, then you can go on strike. But this is it. Within the 7 days they will call you. And then the law also says that if you give the intention to go on strike and Labour Commission invites you, you don't have the right to go on the strike again. So you write, I want to go on strike. Oh, come and let's talk. You go and sit down. You talk 2 hours again. And there is no end to it. It's just like a court case. The Labour Commission is a high court. And the way you know that something that goes to the high court 1 year, 2 years, 3 years is still the environment. And that will not serve our cause. If we had followed that procedure, we wouldn't have gotten the Bola. We just woke up one day and decided to declare the strike. Meanwhile, CCT members, if you take your mind back, right from November 2021, we started calling on government Bola. They never mind. By June, when we declared the strike, quickly they invited them for the positions. So if the Labour Commission is saying that we should go and call up our strike because we didn't follow procedure, they are not at fault because that is what the law says. But for individuals, we have our own laws in our pocket sometimes. Consent. We came back. Initially, the 3 of us, myself, Musa, and Kabulu, wanted to call up the strike yesterday. Then we were hearing reports from our members, no, all over. So yesterday, 7:30 a.m., I had to organize a National Executive Council meeting via Zoom, so that I will hear from the regional chairman and secretaries that represents the members from the regions. And almost all of them gave the report that feedback from members indicates we should move on, despite the directives from the National Labour Commission. So I had to go and have another meeting with my colleagues yesterday before coming here, and we agreed that we will not call off the strike. Consent. So we have calls, I mean, from both Labour Commission and BBC. Yesterday when we went, they said you should call off your strike. We have still not done anything. And we said that if you like, the three of us, we will go to all the classrooms in Ghana to go and teach. While the rest of the teachers, all of them, they are too. Because they say they will not call it off. And we are representing them. So we cannot call it off. Consent. And they said they will go to court. So yesterday, I was monitoring my colleagues from Accra if they have had a court document, but they said they will not. But they told us they will go to court. Consent. So please, we are not fighting in vain. But what pains us is that we were almost at sealing a deal we met on the 17th October. Before the 17th October, the meeting that we were to seal on 21st, we'll be having it for months back. And on the 17th we met and we agreed we will seal it on 21st with the Director General. And the next day he was fired. He just tells us that it is a deliberate attempt to prevent people going through the outbreak so government will save money. It is a deliberate attempt not to create a deprived area, whatever, because government want to save money, but it doesn't happen. Or whatever reason it is, we do not care. So when we declare a strike, the least the members can do, even if you disagree, you give that respect to leadership and say, consent. When we started, many people didn't understand. But as we continue talking, people began to understand. And the politician is big. Do you know that they organized some 10 or so teachers at Asante Senior High School in Kumasi to hold a press conference to say that, as for us, we like the Director General. The politicians can always do that. And there's a leader that when they call you for interview, they are now questioning the things they are acting just tell you that they are doing a meeting. You come on radio and then you say so many things, including the fact that in 2020, where there was COVID, we didn't go to school, but we were paid. Now, I know the Director General appointment, link is paying anymore. A very irrelevant question. A very irrelevant question. And please, do not fear your teachers, your district directors, or whatever. We are on strike. If they say go to those ones, they should go to court, get the injunction to compel us to go to sue, and we know the kind of statement we will bring out even before calling on the strike. Our next agenda, which we are going to enforce next week and still continue to be with us, is on the base pay negotiations. Consent. As we sit here as members of this union, we should forever continue to pray for leadership. One thing I've learned is that when a leader wants a position, not everybody will give him his thumbs up. But when he becomes, the fact that every decision he takes, whether you voted for him or you didn't vote for him, will affect you. At least pray that he takes the right decision, so that you will not suffer. Because if you pray that things doesn't go on well, if you are not careful, by the time the election time will come for you to kick him out, you have suffered so much to the extent that by the time the good person comes, you will not be alive to enjoy. Oh, it's a fact. So you pray for him to take the right decisions. And